I'm not good enough. I'm not worth anybody's energy to persist. I know I'm a good person, but nobody else wants to share that. I don't know. There's no shared experience. I see beautiful sunrise. I see there's so much beauty in the world, and there's no one to share it with, no one to, do all those things with, no one to make a coffee for. I don't. It's not so much thinking. It's a feeling of resentment that, despite all the work I've done, nobody wants to share their life with me. So, in the chest, in the throat, across the shoulders, it's solid and it's constricting and it's heavy, and I'm forgetting to breathe. In those moments, I'm not living. It's just like, it affects every facet of my life, every facet.
I want you to imagine tomorrow you wake up and you remember you're alone. What will you be focused on?
Oh, dear God.
I love it, love it.
Yes. Oh, dear God.
Well, this is better than the sad, like...
Sorry.
Love it. What have we set free here? Can I just tell you that you'll be so much more attractive to somebody now?
Oh, I reckon, look, I used to think, who could possibly want to, be with someone who's so, pride. Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, that's hilarious. That's I'll have to see if I can draw a version of what I've been looking.
You should, you should play. Maybe your playful spirit's back out. And, when life is back on in us, like we say, we set hearts free. We literally set them free from, just this, all the stuff,
Yeah.
So can I just ask you in summary, so what was it like to have your first experience Luminatrix?
It was a simple method. It was painless, and supported. It was a blast. I loved it. I loved the creative way that you lead people through the process, and it allows for people's own personal things that have meaning to them. And the reaction, Maz, I'm just so stoked.
I love it.
It's, and accessible and so quick. So quick. Can you imagine? And you can, but all the women who are so locked down because of their genetics, their life experiences, if we were all freed from those things, how beautifully the world will shine. I can't wait.
And all those women out there that feel not good enough, and all those women that just feel so alone and they're crippled with anxiety and depression, and you know, they live a long life when all they had to, just this one simple little thing. How's this going to change 30, 40, 50 years of your life?
Yeah. Yep. And that's it. I'm 52. I've been living with this since I was 8. And it's like, oh. And I used to look at my mum when she was in her 50s, when I was in my 20s, going, is that what I want to be when I get to that age? And that was the impetus for me to start seeking change. You know, what if you're available back then, Maz? 30 years. The impact did it have on my children, my grandchildren? Yeah.
It works. It's silly, but it's simple enough for the most illiterate person can do it perfectly. And that's what I like about it too. It's like the layman's way that all people, doesn't matter who you are, you know, can receive it. It's like the whole idea is that it's very, very simple. I think it's the future where it can be so simple. Words are one thing, but this all doesn't lie. You know, what you're looking at doesn't lie.
How are you?
Did you colour your hair?
I did. I got sick of being grey. I've let it go natural for like 5 years, and I just went, yeah. Okay.
Love it. Wow, how's that?
Yeah.
I love it. Well, I guess if you do it on the inside, you can do it on the outside, hey?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I was firmly entrenched in not doing anything to change what I look like on the outside, almost screaming like for people, not even people, but myself, like, this is me, like it or lump it. Yeah. And now I've just put a little bit of creativity back in it, you know. It's okay to have hair colour, Claude, it's all good. So we addressed loneliness, and I got up the next day and sat on the edge of my bed, and normally I'd go into an immediate grief spiral, loneliness, you know, and I sat on the bed and went, and I'm all alone. And, oh, gee, it's a great day out there. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to do. Yep.
Is that right?
Well, the first day I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. I was just like, who knew it could be so simple? And I purposely tried to think through the process that we'd done. And even that, I couldn't even really look at it. I was just, yep, it's happened. It's just, what a gift. And every day after that is just, how do you describe it? It's like you're not picking up a backpack full of rocks every day. It's not even there. Not even there. You know, the stuff you cart around or the things you choose to believe, just because, without even questioning them. You know, things you've got on board you don't even know are there. And at the lightness. And I'll catch myself, things that I'd normally be doing, you know, and I'll have a certain thought about someone that I really wanted in my life. And I just smiled because I knew that, oh, what a relief. Because if that had come to fruition, what I was wanting, what a miserable person I'd be to live with. I tell you what, somebody just got to get out of jail card. So, look, I haven't had any loneliness, any grief. I've tried to push myself into that spot, and it's like somebody keeps turning me. I can't even touch it. The only thing that I have is occasionally my thoughts will, when they go in that direction, and like it's an old pattern. It's like somebody's just brushing across my chest and then it's gone. And I've got a smile on my face and I have a prompt that I'm automatically taking a breath and things are different. And it's, so we've done, we've addressed that loneliness, but the anxiety matters, holy crap, and the grief, none. That anxiety has driven my life since I was like 8 and escalates at different times cyclically as well as whatever's going on in my world. None. Do you know how freeing that is? Yeah, you do. And it's
well, I do have a good job. I do get to see this a lot.
Look, I was at a point of, I was going to quit my job. I've worked so hard to become a registered nurse. and I was going to shrink back in my shell and just be homeless and just go wherever. That's how far I felt pushed the other week, which is ridiculous to think of because you go back into all that other stuff where you're stuck. What it's given me is leeway to get back to work tomorrow, and I expect that I'll, like, even now talking to you, I've just had that flutter of anxiety and it's gone. But I expect there'll be a lot more challenges there.
So we took, so just by working on that one block, you took 36 years of anxiety. It took away 36 years of an anxiety, and what, 22 years of grief?
No, 46 years of anxiety. I've had that since I was 8, Maz, since childhood sexual abuse started.
How old are you?
52.
Oh, sorry, I'm going, okay, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah?
Yep, so, which predominantly came out in my 20s when I had my children, that anxiety. So, and it's just been with me every day since.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm pretty impressed. So my next thing, and I knew I would want to do this anyway, is to become a facilitator.
So you've decided all on your own after trying it that you think being a facilitator is something you want to do, and you've been thinking about it for a while, though, off to the side, have you?
Yeah, quite a while. When I first saw you bring Creatrix online, it's held my interest, and I just had to find a way to be able to have that financial ability to visit. But yeah, look, and knowing how hard it is to step through those things that go on in your head and your whole in your body from, childhood trauma. And I know not everybody's ready, but it's just such a gift,
It is. It is. You can only work with people who are ready, and that's how it goes. It's personal growth. It's not really. I don't see us as mental health. I see us as personal growth. Because in the mental health industry, there's a lot of beliefs around even just the words mental health.
Yeah.
And it comes packaged with beliefs and stuff. But if you work on, if you see this as personal growth, personal development, self-development, helping yourself, but being proactive and go and finding shortcuts to get there quicker because you're that keen to actually escape that pain and you're willing to do something about it, that's our client. And that's who we try to talk to at all times. Oh, I thought that was so funny. Oh my gosh. It was so funny when you said you were laughing afterwards, like it's so sad watching you before. It's really sad to watch. And then to see you say, be laughing afterwards. And then you said, oh yeah, I was like this, but who'd want that? And then you go, I wouldn't. You wouldn't even want your old self.
No. Good, kind person, compassionate and all the rest, but misery guts in my head. Jeez.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's good.
Yeah.